flavors for these. This is Greg Shockley from the Kansas City Steak Company. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too, Joe.
One of my favorite foods that we offer here on QVC. I just think these are such good burgers. They're not hamburgers like you buy at the grocery store or in the frozen food section. These are actually made from the trimmings of steak. So filet mignon and porterhouse and all those delicious steak flavors that we love, now in burger form.
That's exactly right. And they're made from all steak, Joe. That Western Kansas corn-fed beef that we've been known for 80 years, and here at QVC for over 20 years. You know, it's the brand that you can trust, and you can see, this happens to be the bacon cheddar, one when David, of course, helped us develop.
Right, so there's different flavors, everybody. You can get a classic burger, which is just nothing but delicious meat, right?
That's right.
Then we have some specialty flavors, one of which is this bacon cheddar combo.
Right, so let's just dive right in. Okay, right, so we got the classic. This is the bacon cheddar, the one David Venable helped us develop. Sharp cheddar cheese, and of course, pre-cooked double smoked hickory bacon. So not just any bacon, is that double smoked hickory bacon, that real special bacon, and then not just any cheese, but sharp Wisconsin cheddar cheese in every single bite. Great smoky flavor. No matter what you do, whether you cook this on your George Foreman grill or indoor grill, you'll really swear you cooked it outside because it's got that great smokiness of that wonderful bacon. You can see.
You can just tell the texture. It's like a steak, right?
And that's what I really love to point out too. It's not like even if you try to form your own burger with some steak meat, you're not going to get that same texture. It really is. It looks like we're cooking or cutting into 4 steaks because that's really all. That's the only thing that's in there is that Western Kansas beef. So this is the one flavor. Next to my left over here is the classic. Now, the classic is kind of the blank canvas where it doesn't really have anything in it. It's just that great Western Kansas beef at its best. No matter what flavor choice you go for, the steak and prime rib seasoning will follow. And that's in there, so you can season up perfectly. So if you want to get that 20-pack and take advantage of being able to mix and match your flavors, you can maybe get 10 of the classics here. Maybe your kids, nobody likes the same thing. They all like different cheeses, toppings, and etc.
Right.
So maybe get the 10 classics, and then you can pick your favorite burger. Or in auto delivery, keep changing them, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so what Greg's talking about is we can do 10 burgers of one flavor, and that's $43. If you buy 20 burgers, we don't double the price. It's actually $18 less than if you doubled the price. But you can get a combination of flavors. So you can do any combination of the 4 that we're bringing you. And if you decide to sign up for auto delivery, you can then switch flavors as you go. Tell us about the new ranch burger. I'm just going to step to the side because I feel a little cough coming on. So tell everybody about that.
So we've got the classic, we've got our bacon cheddar, and next up we've got our ranch. So every couple of years we come up with some new flavors, and unfortunately one of them has to go by the wayside. So we had to say goodbye to our jalapeno cheddar one, which I did love. But this one, we really developed this one from the QVC family's request. They wanted a burger that really kind of, gave them a nice fresh flavor, didn't have cheese in it. And what we came up with was just, hey, look, ranch is the most popular dressing. It's probably one of the most popular seasonings and certainly dips that people make at homes. So why not make a burger out of it? And what we've created is just the amazingly perfectly seasoned burger. This doesn't even need the steak and prime rib seasoning, honestly, in my opinion. It's just to have that nice mixture of the herbs, a little bit of citrus in there, and you just have a bright flavor in every single bite. And you can just see, look at the juices in there. That's the sign of that quality. You know that great steaks are going into making this burger, so you get that great flavor. So that is the ranch burger. So we've gone through the classic, we've gone through the bacon cheddar, the ranch, and then one of my favorites too is the Vidalia onion. This is probably I think the second burger that we brought here.
It was.
Aside from the classic.
I was here, I was the host who debuted it,
Okay, well good. Then we wanted to pick something that was super fresh. And the Vidalia onions have to be from Vidalia, Georgia, to be called a Vidalia onion. And these are real bits of Vidalia in every single bite. You even get the texture of a fresh onion when you're biting into this.
Yes.
You know it's the real thing.
But it's a sweet onion.
It's a sweet onion.
It's not pungent, it's not strong, it's not like,
David would even tell you that people eat these like apples down south.
They do.
Down in the Carolinas and where they come from. They even make ice cream out of them. So it's really got a great sweetness and they complement the burgers wonderfully. So whichever burger set that you want to get, if you want to take advantage of the 20 count, that's great, and mix and match your flavors. It doesn't really matter, but they thaw out really quickly. So even if you're driving home from work and feel like having a burger but haven't thawed them out, they thaw out in minutes. They certainly cook in minutes, and they're very versatile. Don't have to be cooked on the outdoor grill. They're great on the outdoor grill, but if you feel like you want to cook them on the George Foreman tonight, that's great. If you want to pan fry them, that's great. Broil them in your oven. Any way you want to do it, they're so easy and so versatile and convenient, you're going to want to have them in your freezer.
And what people say too is, these don't shrink up, so they don't start like as one size and then they shrink all the way down to a hockey puck. These are 4.5 ounces, so just a little more than a quarter-pound burger.
Yep.
They're these are really the only burgers that my family enjoys week after week after week since we debuted these a gazillion years ago. I mean, once I tried them, they just were so tender and so juicy. They were so flavorful. They looked like real meat, not sort of this mystery burger. I wasn't quite sure what it was.
There's no gray in our beef.
Yeah, there's no gray. And once the combo of flavors came out, you know, my daughter loves bacon cheddar because anytime we go to a restaurant, she orders a cheeseburger with bacon on top, right? I'm loving the new ranch, I have to say, because I do love a good classic burger, but I'm not somebody, we talked about this, I don't do ketchup, mustard, mayo, I don't put sauces on my burger. I like it cleaner, but I want it flavorful. So I just love that little bit of the ranch flavor with an avocado, some lettuce, tomato. That will be like my summertime staple. No, a lot of times, you know, just trying to watch the carbs, I will eat a burger without the bun a lot because I'd rather load up all the other good stuff on top of it, you know?
That's right. And these are 0 carb, by the way.
Yeah,
so
nice.
You're not getting any carbs within these.
Love that.
So remember, grilling season is here. I mean, we've just started the grilling season. You're going to want to try all of the products, but definitely the burgers are always a hit. The kids love these burgers. They don't shrink up. And to your point, burgers shrink up because they're high in fat content, okay? They've got a lot of fat, which of course is going to cook off when you cook them. Our burgers, fully cooked, they're keeping their thickness, they're keeping their shape, they're keeping their size. So if you compare this to one that's already in the package, you're going to get, you're going to notice just a visible difference that they're not a hockey puck. And particularly, David talks about this often. He likes his burgers kind of in the medium.
I was just going to go down this path.
So he's a perfect example that, and a lot of people are like him, and they're used to kind of having to get a 6-ounce burger to yield a 3-ounce burger because it all cooks out. No longer. Our burgers are very lean, so they're going to keep their shape even on the medium well, the well done side. And better yet, they're going to have juices. They're going to have all that flavor.
That's
so you're
what
not going to have that dry burger
because
anymore.
I like more of a medium well burger. You know, my kids really like more medium well and sometimes even well done, you know. And I think for a lot of parents, you know, we kind of want our kids to have more of a well done burger sometimes. But what I love here is you don't sacrifice anything by cooking it longer.
No.
It's still juicy. It's still flavorful. It's still delicious. If you haven't tried the steak burgers yet, this food of the month is a wonderful way to try it. 10 burgers in one flavor for $43, or do the 20 count, which I think is what most people do. You get to experiment with flavors, you know, do a classic, do the bacon cheddar, do the ranch if you want to. You can change up the flavors if you do auto delivery. And the auto delivery is a nice thing to sign up for now because while it's food of the month, you get this featured price and you get easy pay. And that'll stay part of your program for the next year or so, however many, how long the auto delivery goes. Maybe it's 2 years, I'm not sure. But you can continue to change those flavors and get the easy pay for as long as you're in the auto delivery plan.
That's
I love that.
So whether you get the classic, the bacon cheddar, the new ranch, or the Vidalia, you can't go wrong with these.
No,
remember,
good.
compared to your fast food restaurant, you're actually going to pay less. If you get the 20 count, you're going to pay less than just a normal burger.
It's like $3 and change
in the fast food
for a
restaurant.
steak burger.
Right. So go home, cook your own burgers. It takes a lot less time. You know what you're feeding your family. You know that Kansas City Steak Company is the brand that you can trust. We've been here for over 20 years. So people love them, and every single time you open the box, you get the same quality.
I will agree with that. The consistency with this brand has been amazing for the 20 years we've been bringing it on QVC. Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Love the burgers. Stay on the line if you're dialing in for our food of the month. And I just want to remind you, we have a one-time only coming up in Your Home with Jill.